On the last episode of Gamers Who Hate Other Gamers.
Dreamcast had like an impressive launch.
Yeah, that was. I think
launch,
that's to this day that's the best like launch lineup.
So
ever.
which ones did you pick up?
Yeah, I only had Sonic Adventure at first.
And that was like the first legit Sonic 3D game, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's excluding Sonic 3D Blast, which is a piece of shit.
Oh,
I don't
damn! Holy shit!
Yeah,
I don't
Sonic,
recommend-
Sonic 3D Blast is pretty bad. Yeah.
We're not gonna run that one back. What the hell was that? No.
Gamers who hate other gamers, how's it going, everybody? Thank you for listening. This is episode 14. It's been a while, but we're back. Thanks to everybody who came out to our obscure fighter tournament that we held over at Game Tower in Northridge. Congratulations to our ultimate champion, Alan from North Hills, California. The Shaq Fu champion has finally been crowned for 2018, and we'd like to come back and do it again in the future, hopefully, with a different obscure game. This is Jason, a.k.a. Sync-On Luma RGB SCART to BNC connector male. And joining me is...
Eric, the other day I was hill flipping, but that's not the reason my soul still burns.
And also with us is...
Abraham unbinding worm prints on the daily.
And also with us is...
Antonio, currently saving my queen from the reef.
And joining us for the first time from the group, Gamers Who Hate Other Gamers, please introduce yourself.
Cedro for all passport radios. Killing enemies, jumping on them, crushing them with my ass. Game Sack reference. Not sure if anybody watched that episode.
I watch all of them.
And they better listen to this with that free plug.
And with us is...
Cybertron Soundwave Engineer Umberto.
You already know.
So I know we talked about in episode, I believe it was 12, we went back in time and got a little nostalgic for the PS1. I had a lot of fun with that one. Any excuse to talk about the PS1, I'll take it. And thankfully, since the last time we recorded, Sony announced the PS1 Classic Edition. No shame at all with the naming convention there. They directly ripped that off of Nintendo. I would have preferred Legacy Collection or anything else, but you would think it's an old topic, but these guys haven't even announced all 20 games that are going to be on it. They've only announced 5, which are, and stop me if I strike a chord here, Wild Arms Part 1.
Uh-oh. I got a name. What if they called it the PS0? Would you like that?
Yes. I'll take it. Tekken 3.
Ooh.
Which I am guessing they're going to take out that little dinosaur guy from the manga.
I don't know about that. They might leave them on because I think modifying the ISO might be a little complicated for that. So who knows? We'll see.
All right.
Has anybody on here played Wild Arms?
I have
Long time
controlled it directly. I
Oh,
haven't
man.
beaten it.
Isn't it the first PlayStation RPG that came out? Or was that Beyond the Beyond?
That was
Ooh,
Beyond the Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I don't
That
know.
was,
I don't know if I can even answer that
Drop
question.
some knowledge right there.
I just got to say, Wild Arms, I love Wild Arms, but even back then, those graphics were an acquired taste. I'll say that. The 2D graphics weren't that bad, but the 3D battles, oh yeah.
They look like Playmobil figures. Beyond the Beyond, man, that was a bad weekend. Like I rented that shit, and I was stuck with Beyond the Beyond for the whole weekend, man. It wasn't fun.
But what sucks about that is that's Camelot, dude. They did Shining Force, and for them
No
to,
way.
for
Beyond
them
the
to-
Beyond is Camelot.
Yeah, for them to
Yeah.
fuck it up like that,
They did fuck
that's
it up.
disappointing.
Talking
Damn.
about random PlayStation 1 anime games like that. Any of you guys ever played Grand Stream Saga?
Oh man,
Oh,
I
man.
wanted to,
I've
but I
heard of
didn't.
it. Was that PS1?
Yeah, that was PlayStation 1. The thing that hit me the most about that specific game, talking about these early PlayStation 1 games, is we had the demo, obviously, because we know we're hashtag demo kids. And in the demo, when you get to the end of it, there's a shower scene with the blue-haired girl. Like
Is
the
it
main,
anime shower? Or
Yeah, anime shower
Whoa.
scene. I was like,
they
whoo.
put some effort into that one.
And
Yeah.
of course, they would put that on the demo.
Yeah, man. I mean, they gotta reel you in somehow, right?
That's gonna
So-
sell the copies, of course.
Hell yeah.
You know what? You know what game I'm pretty sure is gonna show up on there is Legend of Dragoon, because that was published by Sony. So yeah.
All right.
Well, not announced yet, but as joining Wild Arms is Ridge Racer Type 4, which is like the best in the play on the PS1. There was Ridge Racer Revolution, Rage Racer. I wasn't feeling that one, but Type 4, some of the best like PS1 graphics. Jumping Flash.
Hell yeah,
Wait,
Cyber Bunnies.
Part 1 or 2?
I believe it's part 1.
Man, you go deep, huh? You
Oh.
play part 2?
He owns it.
Anyone play
Physical.
Jumping Flash? It's a
No,
jumping,
no repros.
is Jumping Flash an iconic PS1 character? Like
If you're a demo kid, it was.
you guys played that in the demo?
Hell yeah, we played
Damn,
the
I
shit
missed
out of
that demo.
man.
I used to play every demo I got my hands on. I missed that one.
Yeah, man. I mean, that demo, I think that one and Battle Arena Toshinden on the same demo
Oh,
were the
yeah.
ones we
That
played
must
the
have been
most.
that must have been like an early demo, huh?
Yeah, it came with the
Okay,
system.
yeah.
I forgot what
Okay.
the actual demo disc is called, but that one actually came with the system. So that was
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
By the time I was getting demos, it's too late.
Did that also have was it Too Extreme or
Yeah, Too Extreme was
Extreme.
dope, man. That
Yeah.
was like a new school
Road-
rash.
yeah.
Yeah.
with the awful sprites?
I love the awful sprites, dude.
Those
It was
with
terrible,
those
but it was
dirty
fun.
textures.
I love the awful sprites, man. They need to make a California games that looks like that.
Th-
I'll play
those,
that.
those type of games was the one that almost made me like stay away from the PS1 because it started giving me those 3DO vibes. You
Well,
know
you
what
thought
I
you were
mean?
too
And
bougie?
and I was just like,
Huh?
this look like one of them 3DO.
You don't want to get down with the
systems.
grime?
I was still in the shadow of the Panasonic 3DO and a Philips CDI like bunch. The 5th game announced for the PS1 Classic Edition, Final Fantasy VII. So that's the 5, and everybody online, all these gaming outlets, all had to put in their 2 cents on what their dream list would be for the 15. But rather than giving like our dream list of like obscure games we loved on the PS1, let's be realistic and try to predict like what the next 15 are gonna be.
Gran Turismo?
That's one.
They haven't announced Gran Turismo yet.
No,
haven't
not yet.
Those
Yeah.
5 are the only ones?
You kind of
You
have
know
to,
that
especially
should be on
Sony. It's,
I already called one. I
but the
think.
licensing, the licensing issues, all the
Ooh,
cards they'd have to
okay,
license.
that's
That
probably
seems,
why it
that seems
hasn't
like
been.
what the whole that's like the story
That's
for the rest of the 15. It's
That's
like
the holdup.
licensing. There'll probably be like
Licensing.
licensing issues up until the very end, and then they'll be adding stuff in like last minute that they secure.
Yeah, I think we'll
Yeah.
definitely get Legend of Dragoon. I think we'll get. Is Tomb Raider already announced?
No,
No,
We'll definitely get Tomb Raider.
Raider.
that game's not playable nowadays, man. That
Yeah.
awful 3D platforming, like, yeah, it hasn't aged well at
It's
all.
not called it awful. It's legacy gaming.
let's also-
legacy controls.
Let's also keep in mind that the PS1 controller is the original PS1 controller that has
no
no
analog.
No
DualShock
rumble.
analog.
I don't
Yeah.
know what
DualShock.
I mean. I guess they want to make it classic, but
And save on cost.
you
too.
can put the analog.
You know what? You know what
Maybe-
works great with that old controller? Tank controls. Resident
Oh,
Evil
man.
2. Put it in.
Put it in?
Put it in.
Put it in.
Even though, I mean, right before the remake comes out in January, I think.
Put in
yeah,
Resident Evil.
that's the question. But
which
you're right. Put it in.
which Resident Evil though?
2.
2.
It'd have to be 2. That's
Okay.
the
It has to be
better.
2, man.
Oh, yeah.
It better not be 3. I could see them doing 3
I can see 3 on there.
just because it's like nobody cares about it, so it's easy to put in.
Whoa, man. That's what introduced the whole Jill miniskirt. Come on, man.
You have a,
Jill
you have a point there, man.
her
Yeah.
her jean skirt.
It was like
Dirt.
Resident Evil 3 was like
Her little denim
Puzzle.
skirt. Her dirt.
Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Resident Evil.
Oh, that's another one that might be
Oh,
on there.
man.
Puzzle Fighters.
Oh
Think
shit!
so?
I could only wish.
I don't know if it was popular or not. I mean, a lot of
It's-
people
it's,
like
uh,
it. But
That
was
might
it
be
like,
too obscure.
Too obscure.
Puzzle fighter.
I don't know
Yeah.
how obscure is Wild Arms. That's not. I don't really see people.
But that's Sony.
I don't see
But that's
people
like,
making.
yeah, that's like first
okay.
party.
That's Sony.
What about that Legend of Legaia? You guys ever played that?
Oh,
Yeah, I can see that.
Martial
I can see
arts?
that on
Yeah.
there.
I could see that being on there.
Oh, man, it's going to be a bunch of legends of something.
Just
Half the list is legends.
RPGs, man. Don't,
I feel like that's what they should do. Just make it like
Oh,
just
Brave Fencer
RPG. Oh yeah, right. Square need to get on that.
it should
PlayStation
be like
Classic.
one game per franchise. I don't want to see like every Crash Bandicoot game that came out on the PS1. on that
Oh,
thing.
man, that's how they're going to cop out.
It has to be Crash 3 though.
Okay, I'll take Crash 3. Just don't put Crash 1 and 2 in there as well. And
Yeah.
Crash, what was the kart racing one?
Hey, that was pretty good.
What was it called? Crash,
Crash
Team
Team
Racing?
Racing. That was
don't, knock, don't knock it till you try it.
I have tried it. It was called Mario
All right,
Kart.
all right, Eric. Since you're like a N64 kid, Crash Team Racing or Diddy Kong Racing?
Well, you know what? I haven't really played Crash Team Racing, but I'm pretty sure Diddy Kong Racing is better.
Wow.
Diddy Kong Racing is legendary.
legendary.
I'm sure Crash Team Racing is a good game, but Diddy Kong Racing.
Mario Kart is legendary.
Rareware.
Rare.
Do you think Klonoa will make the cut?
I wanted to make the cut.
That's Konami, right?
Namco.
Namco. I don't know.
Damn, I think
That's
Namco
rough.
forgot about Klonoa.
Oh,
man.
we'll get to Konami. We'll get to Konami. Metal Gear Solid 1. Isn't
Oh,
that
yeah,
like
that's
isn't
gonna
that
Come
be
like,
on,
there.
man. Come on.
You have
Come
to.
on.
isn't that like a must?
Yeah, I think that's super mandatory.
Like if you don't have that on there, you're fucking up. You're just like,
What-
why are you releasing this thing?
What do you think the holdup is? Why they haven't released all the games yet?
Licensing.
Yeah, it has to be licensing.
Metal
That's
Gear
weird,
Solid.
though.
You think they'll get somebody to do voice over Snake to get rid of David Hayter completely?
Like
yeah, just redo the voice.
remake the game just to like get David Hayter out of it. Yeah.
No, but I find that weird. Like, why would you even approve and announce it if you haven't secured all the licensing? And then keep people on the edge on what games you.
Because I think they have a list of what they can release on it.
Mm-hmm.
That would make sense. But they also have a list of like dream games they want on it that have to be on it, like third party shit. Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil 2. Symphony of the Night. Is that even gonna happen with the Requiem coming out on PS4? Are we gonna get it on the PlayStation Classic?
They better put Symphony of the Night in there.
It's
I don't
like-
mind double dipping.
I don't-
Or
if they don't do
quadruple dipping at this point, I think.
if they don't do Symphony, at least put what's that, Castlevania Chronicles? So that was pretty cool. I
that
thought.
was like a remake of Part
Oh,
1,
the
right?
Yeah. It has the pink-haired Simon instead of like brown-haired Simon. That was the whole big thing back then.
Was it sprite based or was it? It was sprite based, right?
It was both. You could play the original one, or you could do like the new, like smoothed out one.
But was it like 3D graphics?
I think just for the intro, from what I remember.
That thing came out. I think it was $20 when it came out. Now that game's fucking rare, dude. It's
Which one? Which one?
Castlevania Chronicles, dude.
I have it digital, but
Ooh.
that doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. I think
How
it's going for
how
like
much does
80,
Castlevania
90.
64 go for?
Negative $5.
All right. What about Mega Man Legends? That was pretty good.
Oh man, there we go.
Oh, tank controls.
Dropping them gems.
Well, that's likely because it's already on the PS3, so they got the
Yeah.
licensing already.
Are you a PS1 hipster if you like Toomba? Because nobody talked about Toomba back then. Don't
I think
front on that.
I think you're just a hipster.
Hey,
Tumba.
January, if you like Tumba.
I take offense to that, man. I love that demo.
Oh.
And then when I started making
You
money
liked-
in the
oh
military,
my God.
and then I actually got the game, I thought it was a pretty fucking good game.
So you're like true. You're true.
A true Toomba
You're
guy.
a true
Man,
Toomba
if
guy.
you're gonna say Tumba, we might as
But
well.
I won't front and say I'm a Toomba 2 guy because I kind of played the, like the, let's say, the free copy. But yeah, I didn't really dip into that one as much as Toomba 1.
And there was
so.
a part 2, right?
Yeah, that was definitely a part 2. I heard it was better than part 1, but like I said, I never really delved too deep in that, so you have to like ask somebody else.
Here's a obvious one, right? Parappa the Rapper.
Oh yeah, that's gonna.
Oh, kick punch, dude.
Did they announce? Did they announce Ape Escape?
Oh yeah, they
No,
did.
they
release it
haven't.
with PS4.
Oh,
You know
wait.
that's gonna be on.
Are they
there.
gonna have Abe's Odyssey?
Oh no, Ape
Yeah.
Escape can't be on there because of
Because
the
that
analogs.
introduced the analogs,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
Fear Effect. Is that
I could see that.
is that
on
like
there.
a staple?
It's not a staple, but it's like it's an easy one to
Let's-
put in there.
Let's think of everybody who was in PlayStation Smash Brothers and see if that game is gonna be.
PlayStation Smash Brothers.
Well, what about Silent Hill? first one.
Oh shit!
Oh,
There goes Konami again.
shit.
They got too many gems.
What about Parasite Eve? You think they'll do it? You
Oh.
think they'll pull the trigger on that?
Yeah, just like a survival horror system.
Yeah.
Parasite. They had to put Parasite Eve on there. Come on.
Going back to Konami, not even gonna say part 1, but Suikoden 2.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Now we don't have to pay like
Oh,
how
man.
$700 for it anymore.
Hey, that was worth every penny.
How much did you pay for it?
$150.
$150 for
God.
Suikoden 2.
Worth every penny.
Those Suikoden games, man. Whew.
Don't sleep on
Fire.
part 3. Don't sleep on part 3 on PS2.
We're gonna see Spyro.
Oh, there you go.
Man,
There
we
you
better
go.
not see fucking Spyro.
There you go.
Hey, but that's the thing with Spyro and Crash. They're owned by Activision, and the original
Oh,
games
that's right.
were
Yeah.
So
I forgot about
Activision
that.
could keep them.
and Universal at the time.
Mm-hmm. I would be okay if those two things weren't on there.
We're gonna see Thrill Kill on there.
You know what? We could dump.
Hey,
Oh.
Interesting you say that.
That'd be badass.
Just like in Nintendo SNES Classic fashion, where they included the never released
Ooh.
Star Fox 2.
Oh, now we can start talking about games that never got
Can we get
released.
Thrill Kill on the PS1? Fun fact: Thrill Kill would later become Wu-Tang Shaolin style or whatever the fuck it was called.
Enter the Shaolin or something. Are there any PS1 games that were never released? I'm sure there's a couple, but I can't think of any ones off the top of my head. Like canceled games. Do a
Oh, that
Oh, the
Fighting
3D,
Force.
the-
Then
oh,
it
oh,
became
that
Fighting
became
Force,
Fighting
that's
Force. Oh,
right.
they could put Fighting Force on there.
they can, but
No,
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Nightmare Creatures.
Oh man,
Yeah, you remember that shit? Fighting Force Nightmare Creatures is like same engine reskin, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
oh my god.
Tenchu. Tenchu
Oh,
has
Oh,
to be.
Tenju
You
Stealth
have to.
Assassin.
Tenchu, dude.
You have to.
Damn.
This thing is coming out in December, man. Where the hell are the other 15? We still don't even know what it is.
Tenchu might be kind of tough because it's Activision and it's
There's
From
fucking-
Software,
there's
so-
Activision.
Oh.
From Software.
Yeah, see, that's
Activision
why
again.
I don't think it's like a light. It's like, why you wait this long to? It's coming out next month. I don't know. It's
Okay.
Your move, Ichigoya.
Here's a question. Given what they've announced, are you gonna buy it? Would you buy it alone for these 5?
I will buy it to see, if I see how it upscales. If it upscales the games on a HD TV really nice, I'll buy it just for that.
I don't know if I'd buy it just for those 5, but to have one, probably.
Just, I mean, yeah. The box is nice.
I already got the pre-order, man. I'm already too deep in this shit. So
Damn.
yeah, man. And for Eric, if he wants to see how it upscales, you can come to our house, check it out. But I'm just saying, we got the 4K, so it might look a little bit
very nice.
nicer than the regular TV.
Damn, he just going stunt.
Stunting.
He going on a stunt parade right
Small
now.
flex.
Well,
Cedro, you got
Stunt race
it.
FX over
I have
here.
to,
You
I have to
pre-ordered
join
too?
there because when I read the news, I think it was a weekday around evening. I locked up that pre-order. I don't care. You know, if I don't like that list, then I'm canceling it.
Oh,
but at least I
shit.
got it locked down
Oh shit.
just to make
Damn.
sure I'm good.
You got
Well,
the
let me know
security.
if you're gonna cancel it because I'll probably take it.
All right, okay.
I'll probably take it.
Okay, I got one. Randomly, just name an obscure game you know would never show up on there.
Chrono Cross.
That's.
Hey,
I don't think that's that obscure.
Police Knots.
Apparently it. Oh,
Police
shit.
Knots. That would
Police
be.
Knots.
Police
yeah.
Knots.
They'd have to translate it,
Yes.
which they're not gonna
Oh,
invest.
my
They're not
God,
gonna
that-
invest the money.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be
Funny
amazing.
thing about that is Police Knots, they actually had it translated from a thing I read on Hardcore Gaming 101. They have the script and Konami. They already had it all like done translated, just never came out. They had like
Ooh, they could do
is
that.
that- is that what-
that could be their Star Fox 2.
'Cause
yeah,
I have it on Saturn translated.
yeah. But they from what I
Yeah.
remember,
Official-
there was a translated one. It was supposed to come out, and they canned
Yeah,
it last
yeah.
minute. So
That could be their Star Fox 2.
You know what I want to see on
yeah.
there?
Oh my god.
Bushido Blade.
Oh,
Oh, man. Chopping bamboo while chopping
Damn.
heads off, man.
damn. Bushido Blade. That's like a 10-minute tournament right there if we ever do
Yeah,
one.
those obscure fighters are right there.
I would want to see, but I know it's never gonna go on. There's Breath of Fire 3. That would be dope.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Capcom
Xenogears.
is not on this list of 5 yet.
Xenogears would be
If
dope.
we could pick one Capcom game, is it gonna be that one? Breath of Fire?
That's what I would pick. I don't know. In general, I don't. I think people pick. If it was one, they would probably pick Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, it would have to be Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. I was going to say that or some Street Fighter game.
Tekken 3 is like the only fighting game on there so far. It's like 3D fighter. Here's one, Bloody
Alpha.
Roar. Is that like
That's obscure. That's
Nah,
not-
no one wants to
Nah.
get that.
nobody wants to play that?
I mean, I want to play it, but that's technically nobody.
From the guy that brought you Xenosaga.
as far as the obscure games, I guess obscure-ish, considering the pedigree of the series, I'd like to see Persona 2 on there. Eternal
Ooh,
Punishment.
Which one?
Oh,
okay,
The only one
okay,
that came out, well, Persona 2 that actually came out here was that one. Because
There's
there's two
another-
Persona 2s.
In-
There's
Innocent
another Star
Sin.
Fox 2 moment right there.
Well, how about Persona?
Part 1.
No,
Revelations?
no. Shin Megami.
Shin Megami Tensei.
The one for Super Nintendo got re-released on PlayStation. That would be obscure as hell.
But the thing about that one is they never translated it.
Oh,
So
okay,
that,
yeah.
we're thinking like stuff that actually came
Yeah,
out
I'm
here
going,
that's obscure.
I'm going
so,
too deep.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're deep diving in that one.
Uh-huh.
Man, I got a obscure game that's worth way too much money. Dragon Ball GT Final Bout.
Whoa, man! Can you imagine they put that out there? I think everybody would just be like, "What the fuck?"
That's just worth what, like $300 now? Fucking
No way,
bullshit
really?
ass game.
Is it still?
Yeah.
Like that worth?
I haven't
I
checked in a
remember-
long ass time.
Because I remember they re-released it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit,
remember
I forgot about
Toys R
that.
Us, rest in peace, only got one copy, and I bought that one copy of Dragon Ball GT.
Damn.
And what happened? Did you sell it to GameStop?
Hell yeah, I
So you
sold
could buy a
it.
PSP.
Do you think they're gonna come out with a version for the U.S. and a version for Japan?
Oh, like a
Oh man, we're gonna
variation.
get screwed,
A
man.
Oh, we're about to get the shitty version, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even gonna guess. I'm gonna say that's most likely gonna happen, dude. I mean, you saw with Nintendo, they got Nintendo Famicom, Super Nintendo, Super Famicom. So I mean, that's a really easy switch because all of this is dumping these ROMs on the American one, these ROMs on the Japanese one. So, and as far as like licensing, I think it's probably easier for them to get shit in Japan as opposed to over here. So.
Well, a lot
I
of those
mean-
PS1, come on, that was like Japanese Japanese developers like dominated that
Yeah,
shit.
does that mean the Japanese one gets irritating stick?
Like it's gonna be like
Intelligent Cube. There we go. I can see that.
like
being
the only
on there.
difference between the Japanese and American PS1 Classic is like the American's gonna have siphon filter and the Japanese one.
No, but with Japan, there's a lot of games that came out in Japan that didn't come out here. So we're definitely gonna. I mean, if you log onto your Japanese account on PS4, you get reminded that like real hard. Like, God, why aren't we getting any of these?
Well, here's like my last wish list that seems like it could be a possibility. A Twisted Metal 2.
Oh,
that
yeah,
has-
that
that
has
has
to be on there.
that has
Yeah,
to-
I
that's
think
a
that
classic.
Has, must.
Twisted Metal 2 is amazing.
I think it's probably gonna. You're probably just gonna have to play PlayStation All Stars, and all those super are gonna. All those games are gonna be on there. Except for what was it? Wasn't there Fat Princess on there?
Yeah,
God.
Oh, it's PS. That's a PS3 game, right?
it's like a
Why do they
digital
yeah,
game,
why did they
right?
even put that on there?
Yeah, it's a tower defense game that came out on PS3, I want to say, and they also had it on PSP. I remember I had that, so.
But for some reason, people were curious to find out who would win in a fight between her and Parappa the Rapper. For some reason,
Jammer Lammy.
you brought up my concern. You mentioned, well, Eric, you mentioned upscaling. You think of PS1 games, you think of HDMI, you think of playing them on PS3, and it looks fucking horrible on an HD TV.
Mhm.
If they could make this thing like upscale properly, like make PS1 games look amazing on an HD TV, then yeah, I will buy one.
Maybe that's the thing that's holding back the games is they want to upscale it, and maybe not all the games can upscale. I'm wishing here. I'm reaching again. Right? That's plausible, right?
I was thinking more like the cancellation of PSX because they didn't have any big bombs to drop over there. Maybe they were gonna do something there, and since they canceled, they're trying to figure something out. Maybe, I don't know.
I hope all the games look like the promises of the Bleemcast.
Oh, man.
Bleemcast.
The Bleemcast.
You know, they actually sold that. I remember seeing that at Comp
At
USA.
stores, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Bloomcast at Comp
Did you buy
USA.
it?
No, no way. I didn't have Dreamcast then.
That's
Fucking
funny.
Bleemcast.
Hey, but the great thing about the NES and the SNES Classic was the ability to add games to it.
Yes.
So if you could
Oh,
do this
yeah.
to
you
the,
can officially add.
yeah, you could add
Officially, I mean, you could.
officially.
I was about to say you could unofficially do it too.
With
but-
with the blessings of Nintendo, you can.
I'm
Thank
sure
you,
they
Nintendo.
For educational purposes.
they made it easy enough for people to do it.
Yeah.
But it will be difficult because some of the files are a little larger.
Yeah, considerably.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, do we know how big the hard
This is
drive
like
is?
we're like thinking about like 300 megabyte, 700 megabyte CDR files here.
Yeah, because
For
Final Fantasy VII alone is like
Oh yeah.
what?
35 discs.
But it's
No, that's the Xbox 360
That's like-
version.
It's-
Oh, yeah.
I think it's almost 2 gigs.
2018.
Oh
You could-
man, that's gonna have to be a big hard drive for that. I just didn't even
Yeah,
think about
It's,
that.
Huge
it's
hard
2018.
drive.
You can,
There's definitely gonna be some extra room on that one.
it's 2018. There's some cell phone games you can download that are almost like a gig, so we're good. You know.
Yeah, I got that 256 gigabyte, phone. But anyway.
Anyway, you got to play mobiles on those.
Oh.
Recent releases since we last recorded. Spider-Man.
Fuck Spider-Man.
I take issue with that.
Well, that concludes our coverage of Spider-Man. Oh, here's one that's very nostalgic and segueing from the PS1. Soul Calibur 6.
Oh,
Soul
Okay.
Edge, Soul Blade on the PS1.
No one's trying to see this maxi is all I'm saying.
Here's a
but-
funny thing. Literally, right before I came here, I played Soul Calibur 6 for like 10 minutes.
Your
10
thoughts?
minutes.
Who did you pick and what were your thoughts?
I picked Taki.
You would.
And I just wanted to training mode. In terms of the speed and feel, it does feel like Soul Calibur 2, but I was in training mode. But based on training mode and compared to how when I was playing training mode in Soul Calibur 2, it feels the same. They changed a little bit of, her moves, so it seemed like a lot of characters got a little bit of their things changed, but I haven't played enough to know, but it feels good from what I was playing. I just need to play against somebody else, and I guess I have to figure out this new mechanic. It may not be me. It seems like some kind of paper, rock, scissors thing, right? Or something.
What?
Because you almost like you get into like a slow-mo. It's like
Yeah.
like that 1 or 2 second duel, like a Bushido break kind of thing.
And
And
you have to press a specific button, right?
I don't know.
Wait, wasn't that like the Budokai tactic?
Yeah,
Something.
Yeah.
It looks similar to that. Yeah. I haven't played against a human opponent, but from what it looked like, because they slow down, and then based on what I was pressing, she would do different things, and she would like dodge his attack. So it seemed like it was one of those mechanics, which is kind of weird to have in Soul Calibur. I don't know if it was in the previous Soul Caliburs, because I didn't really play like after 3. I didn't play too much, so I don't know if that's a new mechanic or not.
Oh, so would you buy it?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see how it does in like FGC. You know what I mean? Like if
Well,
they're gonna
since
pick
it's
it
new,
up.
you know they're gonna throw it at whatever tournaments are coming up
What's
right now.
FGC?
They're probably gonna-
Fighting
Fighting
Game Community. Yeah.
Oh God.
You know they're gonna throw it in like whatever tournaments are coming up, and then see how it goes from there.
Yeah. So I'm excited because I play it especially against like my brother and our friend. So I play like competitively, but just as a game, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll see how it goes because I'm gonna play regardless. Because I was recently playing the you know how they released Soul Calibur 2? I think it's called Online HD, right? Yeah, and I was playing that, so I don't know how it's gonna do. But for me, I'm gonna play a new Soul Calibur regardless.
I think I'm gonna wait until like all the DLC characters come out and then
Game of the Year edition.
Game of the Year edition.
Was Maxie in this?
we
new
fought-
one?
Wait for Spawn to come out and Darth Vader and
Yoda.
Game of the Year edition
Link.
with like
That's
Heihachi.
on the PlayStation.
with like 16 quotes on the cover from like Game Informer.
Noctis is gonna be in there.
Noctis.
Oh, that's a good question.
Aqua.
DLC characters for Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
Who would that?
Noctis.
He makes more
He
sense.
said it.
He
said
makes
it.
more sense in Soul Calibur
Then he does in Tekken.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
but he still makes sense in Tekken.
Cloud. I would like to see Cloud in
Cloud,
it.
No.
Squall.
You said Sephiroth wrong.
He said Sephiroth. No,
Squall.
Sephiroth would actually be pretty dope.
Hell yeah, he'd be OP as fuck with that long ass sword.
Oh yeah.
So Sephiroth with voiced by Lance Bass again, or
No man,
Oh.
we need to voice Sephiroth with like was it
Sidney Poitier? Huh?
Sidney Poitier,
Idris Elba?
Terry Crews.
I think there was another recent game that come out. There's like some game developers out there who think like your game deserves like a midnight launch for people to wait outside of a store to pick up like at midnight or 9 p.m. whatever time zone you're in. But
Are you talking about over? No, I mean, yeah, that game. What game are you talking
No,
about?
it's like a. It's
Call
like
of Duty Black Ops 4, man.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
He threw the mang in to make it cool. You
Uh-huh.
picked that up?
still not cool though.
You picked that up?
I'm gonna pick it up this week, and Randy's gonna pick it up this week, and I already got a couple other people I can play with.
Oh, so you haven't
yeah.
picked it up yet.
Not yet, but
So
I
you-
will be picking it up.
So I can still stop you from making a mistake.
Oh no, there's no stopping this train, man. This
Oh.
this train already took off from the station, so it's headed to Hype City.
All right. Well, our very own Cybertron Soundwave engineer picked up the game with open arms and excitement. Can you?
It was a last minute pickup.
Yeah, right.
Last minute.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
I was-
minute
Call of Duty's
because it was midnight.
Well, it is
and-
Call of Duty.
Because
so maybe it
I
was last
saw a
minute.
lot of the posters up, some ads on YouTube, whatever, and I was like, oh shit, let me go and check that out. And the videos that I saw was pretty cool, and I said, why not? I'll just go and pick it up that same night. Yeah, it's good. I like it.
You know he's lying. Should I try to look cool in front of us? You
So
know,
you-
he was refreshing those game facts
No,
forums in the morning.
low key, I was
Did
trying
anybody
to,
get it yet? Did anybody get it yet? Who got
low key,
it?
I was trying to
If you
pre-order
get
it
it,
on
please-
Amazon. I was like, nah, I'm just.
They ran out of download codes.
Then real quick, that reminded me of back in the days, like when a game would come out at GameStop. Dude, first, it's like I'll be on GameFAQs, refreshing it to see if anybody got it, and then you go to that GameStop and wait. Like, did the truck come in? Did the shipment come in? It's like, get out of here, kid! Don't you got a life?
Umberto's out there. He was waiting in line, but he had his hoodie on, so nobody would know who he was. It's like, yo, just in case somebody drives by, you know.
So
So what's up, man? What
you were correct, sir.
What were you
He
playing?
had his Final Fantasy 15 hoodie on.
But Antonio here is gonna be right there with you.
Yeah, man, I got you. What are your thoughts on Blackout mode, zombies? What have you been on?
I haven't touched zombies yet.
Man, you guys just started talking about the Battle Royale mode already?
Yeah, can we talk about Battle Royale? Man?
I only played one match, real talk, and I got third place on that. It was it's pretty good. I like it. It's like playing, like a Call of Duty game, but on a big map, and it's really nice. I like it. I don't have much to talk about it because I didn't play too much of it, but it's fun.
We accept you.
Don't worry, man. This week we'll have more to talk about on PSN, so don't trip.
We accept you, but there's an asterisk there.
I was very excited when I heard Diablo 3 was coming to the Nintendo Switch, just because of the portability and the local co-op, couch co-op. It's gonna have online multiplayer too, right? But I mean, Nintendo took it a step further and announced the Diablo 3 Switch bundle with customized dock and just great controllers, right? Joy-Cons.
Yeah,
that's like that's a weird bundle, right?
Go ahead, man. You've been waiting for this forever, so I know you
look
locked
like-
and loaded.
You look like something is on your mind.
Now,
Let me pass it
as a
back to you real
disclaimer,
quick.
I have nothing against Diablo 3, and I have nothing against a bundle coming out. I just
So you have
for-
something against our Lord and Savior Blizzard and things. Is what you're saying?
But in terms of a Switch bundle, that's not the first thing that comes to my mind. Is Diablo 3, a game that came out. How long ago did that come out?
Hey, man.
And then,
Aged like a fine wine.
and then Blizzard, like that game as the Nintendo Switch bundle. I don't know. It's just weird to
The
me.
thing about Diablo 3, like it came out a long time, yeah, but when it came out with what pay to win with the auction house. Then they ended up scrapping the auction house.
You
And
mean
made
you mean it came out with error number whatever?
Oh yeah, that too. No, that was the first 6 hours or something like that. But yeah, on top of that, they kind of did like a resurrection, like Final Fantasy 14. They kind of like threw a bunch of old shit
Yeah,
and
I
revamped
remember.
it and made it better. So
I remember when people were making money off the auction house. Remember that?
Yeah, there's people paying their rent with that shit.
Dang, yeah.
Well, is it a re-release or a remastered?
Whatever you want.
It's
well, it seemed like it's just a version for the Switch, and it has all the new expansions.
yeah, it's just
right?
a port with all the expansions. I think Nintendo's purpose for this thing is basically saying, look at us, we like M-rated games, and Blizzard likes us again.
As long as it's
So how many frames per second is this going to be?
yeah.
60
30.
frames, man.
30 lock.
60.
Is there a black
60?
Is there a Black Ops for Switch?
No.
No.
That's
Not
not
yet.
happening.
Not
Whoa,
yet.
why don't we jump back to Black Ops, man? What happened?
Wait a minute, we got a new fan brewing over here.
No, but they do have a Fortnite bundle of the Switch
Yeah,
if you
right.
want.
Oh, man.
Hey, Umberto, let me just clear it up. I think you heard "we accept you." I think what really said it was "we accept you." Okay, you're the exception in the "we." Okay.
Wow. But yeah, man, the Diablo bundle, once Joanna put that up on the group, I went to GameStop's website and I saw it was exclusive to them. So as soon as I got off work, man, went to GameStop and switched my Smash Brothers bundle to that one real quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real quick with
Real quick.
swiftly.
Quickness.
Fucking quick. Real fucking quick.
Fuck the bullshit,
Yeah, man, that
motherfucker.
I actually like the graphics on the dock way better than like the two sides clashing on Smash. Plus, it had
Whoa.
the graphic on the.
You know,
back.
I'm trying to hold myself back, but you going in, huh?
No, yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just joking.
like the whole aesthetic is cool because it's got like the demons on the dock, and then you got like Diablo kind of peeking out the side and the back of the Switch. I thought it was pretty cool. So that with all that, I didn't mind that they're having gray Joy-Cons with it. So that, and you get the hard case with the system. So
I wouldn't have minded some like Diablo red Joy-Cons or like black ones, but it's whatever,
Since we're on the topic of Switch, I know some of you are playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Some.
So one.
I think one of you is playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Uh-huh.
And in the back of your mind, you had this hope that Nintendo would somehow port the Wii U Xenoblade Chronicles X over
Uh-huh.
to the Switch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Which really sucks because I put a lot of hours into that damn game. I mean, they say the reason is money, which is kind of weird to hear. But they said it's a big. I mean, it is a
they
big
said
game.
it would be difficult.
Yeah, it is a big game, and they had a lot of like online. Because you remember when you would go on and you would see other people online at the same time. So it's like I feel like they have to cut out all that stuff and then try to reconfigure the game to not include the online. So I feel like that's part of what the problem is.
Make it like dot hack.
Yeah, I think Benji, if you and like the 4 other people that were online started a petition and sent it to Nintendo, they might get it work.
Might. I'm still waiting on Xenosaga HD collection.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Nobody cares about Xeno.
You care. That's all that matters.
Let's get this one on the table. I don't think we talked about this, and I mean, I don't even know if it's even like if people are even excited about this.
Man, you're talking like you're about to kick somebody off the podcast.
It's like a eulogy or something. What's going on here?
Maybe it's just me, but Red Dead Redemption 2?
Wait. You were excited for it, or
man.
I feel like there's no like excitement.
What?
I think
Where have you been?
no. There's plenty of hype. There's like, if you guys didn't hear, the mom and pop shops aren't getting it the day of release because Rockstar doesn't want them selling it early. So those few stores that get off on selling games
I know
early
some.
Oh, we
for
can't call
$80.
that. We can't call that
plenty.
shady Mexican lady.
Yeah, you can't call her this time, man, because they're getting them either.
She'll find a way to get it.
She
Trust me. I don't know how she's getting them, but she'll find a way to get it.
Unless she gets the fucking the trucks off the freeway when they come in the Best Buy, I'll see her getting this
So
shit.
wait, what is the way that they're holding? So they're usually they ship them a week early, but this one they're waiting to the actual.
No. Mom and pop shops are getting them after big store retailers. So Best Buy, GameStop, Target, whatever, they're getting it on time. But mom and pop shops like Game Realms, Game Tower, they're not gonna get them.
Oh, she's definitely gonna. That Mexican lady's definitely gonna get it.
You think she'll be motivated or what?
Oh yeah, she'll get it. They're not gonna ship it to her, but she's gonna get them.
Oh, okay.
here's my thing, because you know me, I'm not really big into multiplayer games, so I feel like the main draw of this sequel is they're trying to take the success of Grand Theft Auto, the online thing that's still going on, and like implementing that into Red Dead Redemption 2 after and with story mode, single player being like an afterthought.
What makes you think that though?
Because of like, you know how I see like those videos where they do a gameplay overview and all they talk about is like the multiplayer features.
Okay.
Like, I don't care.
I haven't seen those videos in. So I guess they're putting an emphasis on multiplayer.
Mostly, yeah. Because
Okay.
since they saw how much billions of dollars they
Yeah.
got from GTA 5, it's easy money. So.
My fears are confirmed.
Billions with a B though. Like that Mega Millions. 1.6 billion is gonna be mine.
I talk shit now, but then when the game comes out, I'm gonna have like a bandana over my fucking mouth and like
Yeah, man.
talking in a Western accent with spurs and shit.
We'd be recreating Django and that shit.
Yeah.
Gonna have the 20-gallon Stetson on. Hey y'all.
Ma'am. Tip my hat to you, ma'am.
He's gonna install a swinging door to go to his room.
Everybody's
kick through it.
so everybody's fucking hyped, but then when I buy the game and ask, okay, who's on? Like
Nobody's
nobody
on.
fucking bought the game yet.
No,
And then-
relax, dude. I'm gonna
You're
get
gonna
that
be
shit digital, so I'm gonna have it all the time. You have
Wait,
someone to
digital?
play
You
with
got the
right here.
space though?
So.
150.
You're gonna be
Yeah, we got that.
150 gigs.
Well, let me floss a little bit.
Jesus.
Ivan bought the 1 terabyte Monster Hunter Pro bundle, with the cool Rathalos on the cover. So we got that 1 terabyte on there. So we're good.
You know what's really gonna happen? You're gonna go on and play, and no one's gonna play. And then a month later, Daryl's gonna be like, "Yo, where everybody at? Why try playing this?
Yo, what Red Dead level are you?
But yeah, that's my main thing. I was thinking about getting the Ultimate Edition? It's like $90, but it doesn't come with like the season pass and none of that shit. So that, and I have a feeling that there's gonna be like a long ass line at 9 p.m. at GameStop, and I'm not really trying to wait in line. So I'd rather just get the digital, have it preloaded, and then when 9 o'clock hits, I'll fire that shit up and we're good to go.
Sounds
So.
like a last minute GameStop trip to me.
So
Yeah.
okay, here you're gonna buy the game and you're just gonna immediately jump on like multiplayer, like fuck storyline, right?
No. I mean, like if
You hate single player story modes.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, why do you think
it's a
I
bold accusation.
Why do you think I hate single player story modes? What happened?
No, I'm just messing with you.
Final Fantasy 15.
I'm just making
I
wild.
mean-
I'm making wild accusations.
No. I enjoy it.
I'm
but-
badgering the witness.
Oh, okay. No. I mean, you got me there with was it GTA 5? I never finished a single player.
You're
on
still
that.
playing that, huh?
Online? Yeah, I still
That's
play that
crazy.
shit. But I'll be playing the single player because I really like the Red Dead 1 single player. I wasn't really about the multiplayer on that one, but if I hear anyone's, trying to get like a crew going, like I know Martin was talking about getting
No,
online,
not
so.
a crew, a posse.
I mean, I wanted to say, but I don't know how how
deep
people
in
would
it,
feel like about
Is
that.
it only 4 players?
Flock of cowboys.
All that online stuff is just 4 players?
I don't know, man. I'd have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure since we're on PS4, it's all next gen shit. So you would assume like we could do at least 8 players, right? But we'll see.
Can you name you can make your own band of thieves and name yourselves?
That'd be cool, man. I mean, we would be like G-Hog.
The Crooklyn Dodgers.
What did you just say?
Yeah. Or, call it the Twilight Saloon instead of Twilight Lounge.
The Crooklyn Yankers or
What
whatever.
would you, the Crooklyn Doyers.
I won't even be that creative. I'll call us the Sunset Riders.
Oh, damn.
okay.
He had to,
All right.
he had to get all
Name
appropriate
drop.
and make sense.
Or, I'll take it a step further, call ourselves Wild Guns.
Oh man,
Wild
How
Arms.
deep
Wild
does this
Arms.
go? Wild Arms. Yeah.
Brothers in Wild Arms.
NASA.
Call ourselves Wild Arms 5, the 5th Vanguard.
I don't know, man.
Too much.
Revolver sluts.
I think
The Christ
Or just
punchers.
just call ourselves. Just call ourselves Gun.
Saloon goons.
Make gun shoot now.
What game? Cowboy versus Samurai or whatever the hell it's called.
what fucking Sukiyaki Western Django.
Oh, yes.
Damn. Are you Heike or Genji?
The Dixie Whistlers. Okay, so I guess I'm a little more excited than I was, which was
amped up.
not at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be having that on digital. Have that shit preloaded. I'll have PlayStation Plus then, because I don't have it right now, because I haven't really been
All right,
on
man.
PS4.
All right,
so
man.
I'll be
All right.
I'll
All
be
right.
ready.
All right.
I'll be
All
there
right.
for you whenever you need
All right, man.
some
All right,
co-ops
man. All right,
going.
man.
I
All
will
right.
be there.
I hear it. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, man. I appreciate that.
Can you,
I appreciate
can you
that.
create females in it?
I don't know.
Can you what? Recreate
females
females?
that-
Create females.
Females didn't exist in the Wild West. So, I don't know.
So what you're trying to say is you're trying to make one of those saloon,
I'm trying to make
saloon mated.
I'm trying to make Virginia. Do I have to elaborate? That's the girl from Wild Arms 3. Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Can
You're
I
cool.
make my character have a garter belt with a little pea shooter on it?
What was that from Dust Till Dawn?
From Dust to Dawn.
Let's talk about this because this deserves some fucking attention. God damn it!
Yeah.
Virtual on ports on the PS4.
Fuck yeah.
If you haven't played Virtual on, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Are you guys?
Virtual
are you
on.
gonna?
Show some
Are you
fucking
gonna?
respect.
Are you gonna donate to the Kickstarter though?
Nah, I got a twin stick right there, man. I'm gonna hold out for some Chinese bootleg converter that lets me play it on
Wait,
PS.
but that 26 does it work on a PS4?
It will.
It will.
Whenever Brooks gets off their ass and makes that converter Saturn to PS4, it will.
Saturn to PS4.
Actually, I think there is one, so you can use your Saturn pad on PS4, dude. USB.
Well, there you go. There you go. Temjin.
So yeah,
Is
man.
this a lag-free port?
They're known to be
Okay, hold on.
super low lag, at least. So
Let me ask all you guys a question. Name more than one character in Virtual On.
A farmed and Faye.
Okay.
Shinji,
Temjin.
You can't double.
Shinji,
You can't
Oscar,
name-
Ray. I
You
don't
can't
know.
name what they said. So it's a farmed.
Yep.
Fei Yen and Temjin.
And it sounds like
Isidro-
it sounds like
Isidro.
defunct Japanese game companies.
I've never played Virtual On.
Oh!
Hey, I didn't have a Saturn when I was young.
I'll say this.
We accept you.
I'll
I was
say
a
this.
Genesis
I'll-
kid.
But you're that Saturn guy, man. We were just bonding not too long ago about Saturn. What happened?
I'll say this. When I play Virtual
I feel
On,
so lied to
Saturn.
right now.
Saturn RPGs.
Yo,
That's what I'm
that
down.
man, Virtual On Japanese retro game camp, $5, dude. Come on.
I'll say this. Fuck you guys. I play Virtual
Man,
On.
fuck you.
I play Virtual On at the arcade. I wasn't looking at no
Oh,
damn names. when I played
Amusement
that
Fun
shit.
Center,
Yeah, right. And no,
Whoa,
nobody
whoa,
was
whoa,
looking
whoa.
at no names.
Whoa, man. You better not be pointing some of that hatred at us. So we were there at all amusements too in the arcade, going
yeah,
to the twin sticks.
I'm just saying.
And then
Don't get-
eventually got so crazy with that shit, we broke the left stick, so only one side worked.
Should you be saying this on wax?
Hey, man, it's been years.
Next time you go to the plant, they'll be like, "You that dude for the podcast? So pay me, motherfucker."
Nah. That fucking PetSmart ain't gonna know shit, dude.
Oh, it's a PetSmart now. I remember it was a beauty college.
Beauty salon, yep.
Yeah, all I'm saying is when I played arcade and I don't look at the name, so don't get on me for not
You
knowing.
didn't
any
look
names.
at the names.
I was playing Marvel's Capcom.
Look,
back
man,
then.
don't make excuses for your bad memory.
Marvel vs. Capcom instead of Virtual On in the arcade.
During the tournaments out there too.
I think if you weren't playing like a twin stick, a racer, DDR, or Marvel, or some kind of Marvel Marvel's Capcom, and at the time would be CVS 2 or Third Strike, then you didn't know what the fuck you're doing in the arcade.
What about those levas with the leather jackets playing House of the Dead? How about them?
Those motherfuckers didn't know what the fuck was going on. No, I'll give them a pass if they're playing a Neo Geo cabinet because all the levas know about that shit. But that's it.
I feel like Mr. Van Ness is probably one of those people you're talking about. Damn, should have. Never mind. Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Nothing happened.
Thing about those three games, I remember Virtual On and Virtual On Oratorio Tangrams.
Whoa, look at this guy.
Yes,
Yeah,
he said it. He said
Which one would be the third
dropping the
one?
subtitles?
It rolls right off the tongue. He rolls right. He knows the title and he says it well.
If you want to be lazy, you could call it Voot.
Yes,
I'll accept that.
I won't.
Does anybody want? Does anybody want the Virtual One that came out for 360 to be ported to PS4? Remember that one?
Yes,
Yes.
I'll accept it.
That's one of them, isn't it?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. I know it's Virtual
Is
On,
this the
Virtual
first
On
three-
Oratorio
the first-
Tangram, but I don't know what the third
Yeah,
one
the third
is.
one is that 360 one.
That was the third Virtual On game that came out.
I guess
Because they
so.
said the first three Virtual
Yeah,
Ones.
that's kinda-
Okay.
I was in Iraq deployed at the time, and I remember seeing in Japan they got like a super special bundle, like a big box. It came with a model, came with all three games, and then it came with that one with the art book and all this kind of shit. I got to play it a couple times, but I don't know about that one, so I'd be interested in playing that.
You know what? Quick aside. You know what? They should make a mech game that works similar to what's that game that just came out? The one where you have the art wing, and then like.
Oh, the
Oh,
Starlink.
Can you imagine if they do a mech game where?
Spectrum, Starlink,
Yeah, right. You know.
Universe, the next generation,
Is that like a?
Deep Space Nine, whatever the.
Is that like a show on sci-fi or something?
I mean, I'm pretty hyped for that game. It's called Starlink Battle for Atlas, I think,
Yeah,
and it has featuring Star Fox. So Nintendo gets that kickback. But I think that game is trying to be the next what's that shit, Skylanders, because they have a fuckload of ships out for that thing.
But
right
in
now.
the game, like,
Skylanders
it's-
plus what's that spaceship game that bombed terribly on PS4?
Yes.
Don't forget Disney Infinity. They try to do
Yeah.
the same thing, and that shit.
What was
bombed.
that game that they
Yeah.
made a bunch of promises and
No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's
That
probably
game-
not gonna work. People are gonna. I think it's too many accessories. People just like get over it.
Think you're going to have a SpaceX on there?
A SpaceX.
I know there's like a spaceship called the Reaper, so that might be to your liking.
I might get just the Reaper.
But the thing about that game, I remember watching a Metal Jesus video where they played like PlayStation 1 game that did the same thing, where you could move parts and then it changes it on the fly.
Okay, yeah. I guess
So
it's
this
not
one, instead of doing it like in the load screen between rounds, you do it like on the fly, and you see like the guns moving on the ship and shit. So I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like now that they could do that, maybe a mech
Yeah.
game could probably work.
Did Metal Jesus break the toy because he has big hands?
Whoa, that was a specific ass
That's
statement right there.
I don't know.
I
man.
didn't see that episode.
I was
If
mostly
you-
into that video because Kelsey was on that.
If
so.
you do you watch Metal Jesus videos?
I've seen his video like a while back.
Every
He
video
complains about
he'll have to mention his big hands in every video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you get
Yeah,
on
I
that
think he-
guitar.
I think
right?
he hated the Wonders one because his hands were too big.
Yeah,
Because you know what they say about dudes with big hands, right?
They could. I don't
they
know.
have big video game collections.
You know what they say about dudes with big hands? They probably bought Steel Battalion on
Wait, real quick for you, Virtual On fans.
Uh huh.
What'd you guys think of Armored Core?
Oh,
It is high.
yeah. You just remind me. I was gonna mention that as a game that could come out on a PlayStation.
Oh, you mean
Classic,
the Shasta Cola to
man. Whoa,
to Virtual On's
Whoa.
Coca Cola?
Hell no.
Sometimes she has to, hit the spot. Sometimes.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Shasta gets the job done sometimes.
And 99
No,
cents
I'm
store.
gonna admit that I have no experience whatsoever with Armored Core
Armored
games.
Core's
Really?
dope, man.
That's
You
another
missed- you
From
missed
game,
out.
dude.
You missed
From
out.
software, yeah.
That's when
Alright,
people.
well.
That's when people didn't pretend like they were always down with From Software.
So was the first entry on the PS1?
Yeah,
All right, we'll put that on the PS1 Classic.
that was
And we're full circle.
that was also on the demo disc that we used to frequent.
yeah, I had that demo. That was a shit.
Surprisingly, for that demo, there was a fuckload of parts you could change on that fucking mech too, man. There was like a lot. I think we spent like an hour and a half just customizing on that shit. It was crazy.
Armored Core was the shit.
Armored Core was dope, yeah.
Real quick, one game. What are you playing? I'm playing Divinity 2 Original Sin. Co-op, online, 4 players with Cybertron Soundwave Engineer taking control of 2 of my characters while I take control of the other 2. Turn-based battles, pen and paper style, Dungeons and Dragons type RPG, hardcore ass shit.
Bars is flying right now.
Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu.
Lovecraft. Whatever. What else?
That sounded like a BET cipher just now.
We'll start. We'll turn it over to Eric. What are you playing?
I'm playing Fuck Torna. Okay. Yeah, I'm still playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Is that a knock on Torna for the over design or just him in general?
No, I have no problem with the design, or I just because they were kicking my ass and I lost and I was mad and I eventually beat them. So now they're not that bad, you know what I mean? But I'm still playing that. I'm also playing Final Fantasy 5 because I put Final Fantasy 4 down because reasons. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to diss any Final Fantasy 4
Please
fans.
get into
prematurely
it.
diss.
I'd like to hear.
Oh man, there. Here's one right
shit.
now. I'm playing Final Fantasy 5. That's all I'm gonna say.
You thought you were safe.
4. I guess real quick. 4 was cool, but I just ran into a bunch of stuff that I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put this down for now.
Where did you stop?
I stopped when it was after. This is not spoilers. People should have played this game by now.
Yeah,
Cecil,
like-
you know, he turns into
the paladin.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I know I did a little bit after that, but I went into that damn cave where you know the cave with the magnetic cave, and you're supposed to unequip your any magnet like metal armor. And I didn't know that, and I kept having a status effect. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my character? Like, I went on wikis. I was like, what status effect? It's not paralyzed, it's not whatever. And I eventually figured out it's because I had a damn metal. And like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? Low key, I kind of didn't read the part. They probably told me it was like a metallic cave. Yeah. So after that, I like stopped playing, and I went to 5. But I will go back to 4. But yeah, I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Final Fantasy 5. Yeah.
As far as Final Fantasy 5, do you call him Bartz or do you call him?
I changed his name. I changed his name to Bartz. I didn't want to call him Butts. Yeah. I call him Bartz. Yeah. So far I'm liking 5 more than 4. Yeah, but you know.
Man, he got that heavy side eye right there.
Both are very good.
Yeah.
Both are good games.
Yeah. 5's kind of like the other, like the whole. It seems like 3. They took 3 and then yeah, but yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Final Fantasy 5. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna catch some flack from our host here, but I've been playing the cell phone game Dragalia Lost.
You're
mostly
playing. Oh man.
because yeah, I've been playing a lot at school, like even doing classes and stuff. Been grinding a lot, so
Real quick, we're
Dragalia
great.
Lost.
We're great.
We
would you give
accept
that
you.
game?
huh?
We accept you. the second one. Not the first.
I'm right there with you with the asterisk now.
we not including you.
Oh man.
Yeah, what grade would you give that game?
Honestly, it's probably just like every other gacha game, which is like a F for all of them. But for now, it's taking up my time because you know it's got dragons and stuff. So
Okay. Oh wait, you just sold me, man. It's a lot of dragons.
Dragalia,
But you
dragons,
know, they say dragons, but there's not always a bunch of dragons in it. You know.
Yeah, it's got a decent amount of dragons. You got
Okay.
Nidhogg, you got Leviathan. You know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Antonio.
Same as Abraham, I got these dudes into Dragalia Lost. I was the guilty party. You know, there was an option. Actually, I got the email from Nintendo. You could
Patient
pre-order it on your phone. So
Oh yeah, I think I got
it
that.
auto
email.
installs when you do that shit.
Pre-order a digital cell phone. like
Yeah,
a mobile
digital
game?
free to play. Yeah,
Pre-order just in case the store runs out of them.
No, see the thing was that when you do that, they give you extra bonus items. Like they give you another like free roll or whatever in the game, and they give you a bunch of added shit. So since I was thinking about playing the game anyway, that's why I did it.
All right.
So that's like 10% of my time. Other than that, I've been playing Destiny 2, helping Randy and Ivan level up
Destiny
on that
2,
shit.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Keeping it alive, man.
Keeping it alive,
I
man.
appreciate that. I don't care for that game, but I appreciate what
Nah,
you're doing.
man, I gotta keep the clan up. So I gotta level up Randy and Ivan. We were playing on PC, so anyone want to hit me up, more than welcome to.
Anybody, even people listening to the
For
podcast,
the culture.
hit them up.
For the culture.
Isidro, what you playing at the moment?
So I just recently finished Scat for the NES.
Scat.
Yes.
What the
that
fuck? You're
sounds
gonna have
like
to
a-
elaborate on that one.
Are you sure that's a game?
Better than Contra, by the way.
Whoa.
Hold on, man. Who is this guy?
And
First of all,
that's gonna do it. Hey, I'm gonna take what he says with an open
You
mind.
just leaned
and
into
play.
that one, huh?
I have not played it, but I hear good things. I want to play it.
Scat.
Scat.
Who,
I
did-
have
who made this?
Scat.
I officially added it
named
to
this?
my NES Classic Edition with the blessings of Nintendo.
No, who made this? Who developed, published, whatever?
I can't think of the name off the top
Okay,
of my
so
head.
but it's not like Konami. No, it's not somebody.
No, it's
big
not.
or
No, it's
something.
not Konami. Natsume. I think they may have published
Damn, that's
it.
random.
They may
Natsume
have.
under Scat.
All they're known for now is
Some Natsume scat.
Farmville.
Natsume
Not a
Scat.
Farmville, my bad.
Natsume known for their Harvest Moon
Harvest
titles.
Moon,
That's
yeah,
how. That's how
what I
they.
meant to
That's
say.
how they.
That
And
was a
for
total
what,
disrespect. Sorry, all those Harvest Moon fans. I
for
accidentally
whatever-
said Farmville.
whenever he said Natsume, I thought Jaleco for some reason. You know,
Jaleco.
another
No.
fallen victim to big companies. Rest in peace.
All right, dope. And that's gonna do it for us here at Gamers Who Hated the Gamers. Thanks a lot for listening. Once again, this is episode 14. Signing off. This is Jason, and once again, I'm joined by
Eric Torna in my side.
Abraham Dragons Galore.
Antonio dreaming of the time when I meet my queen again.
Cedro. Scat is a real game. Okay.
and also with us is
Cybertron Soundwave Engineer Umberto.
You already know.
Give all your money to Virtual On. Fuck Rockstar. Fuck Red Dead Redemption. Fuck those horrible working conditions that those employees are forced to endure. Work for Sega instead. Virtual On.
Fucking pay me.
If you love the hating, you love the gaming.
Peace.